Hi,
Hi Rishav. Hi. So
hi.
hi
I'm
guys, this is
audible.
Nidhi from the yeah yes. So hi guys, I'm Nidhi from the Sportsman Spirit, and I'm joined here with Rishav. He's a national and an international karate champion, and he's here to tell us about his life journey and how he got into playing, and what struggles he faced, and basically all about his life. So Rishav, over to you.
Okay, first of all, I would like to describe about my journey. As you
Sure.
know, everybody went to school, and there is a period we call zero period. Maybe some at some place that is called as activity period. So there are many games like football, cricket, kho and karate is one of them. But initially, India is a country who have only just cricketing culture. So I don't think there is a single athlete or any person who haven't dreamed about to a cricketer. So I thought just to be unique. Initially, I have also played cricket. Being professional, I played at state level. But uh, as a cricket, this is an team game. So the performance of full team matters. If you are performing well, but your team loses, then you can't be highlighted. So after I thought let's start with individual. So I joined karate.
Nice. So, at what age did you start karate finally?
Actually, my age I didn't remember, but okay, yeah, yeah. Started karate at the age of 16, maybe 16.
Okay. Is that late or
Yeah, 16.
that's early?
No, no, that's okay. Means you can't say that. Actually, initially I have just trained for 45 minutes in activity period. Nothing serious about sporting career. But as I have completed my 12th, so and I am performing well, so I thought let's try in this field. So after that, after my 12th, I decided to join karate as a professional. As I am performing well, many of my coaches said you can do better in this field.
Okay, that's nice. And what's your day like? How often do you train? How many hours do you train? Uh,
Actually, uh, everybody knows there is a lockdown. After that, we are healing from this whole. Uh, you can say that training patterns depend upon the event which are you playing. We want to play. Uh, you can say that if national is coming, it's about after 3 or 4 months there is a national. So we train in 2 or 3 sessions, but normally we train in one session. That is one session is about karate, kumite skills training, and another one is for strength, that is gym. So you can say that
okay. So,
we train around 2 or 3 hours per day in off season
it-
when there is
oh no,
no event.
during on season your practice changes or your training is different.
Yeah. It vary according to schedule.
Correct.
Athlete life has a lot of up and down injuries, so you can't say that that is my particular schedule. I am. I just follow the schedule. So all factors matter.
Correct. Okay. And how long have you been competing? Like, how many years has it been since you've been playing tournaments?
It's. I think it's about four, around 4 years. Yeah, 4 years.
Okay. And for everyone who's watching, can you tell what are your achievements? Like, how have you been performing in the tournaments, and what are your goals?
Okay. Achievement. First of all, I want to say one of the main event was as all of on this page are athletes, so they all know about the All India University Games. So
Correct.
as in
Yes.
2019, karate is in first time included in All India University Games. So a lot of expectations was there because the person who won first medal, he also got remembered. If you are winning in second, third edition, okay, that's usual. So that was the first edition of All India University Games, and I won gold in individual 55 kg and also in gold in team kumite also, means team event also. So after that, I started my journey, and later I got selected for WKF Series A. That is the Olympic qualification ranking event. You can go to represent your country. Later, after I played WKF event that was held in Istanbul, Turkey. After that, again I have played All India University Games 2020. There again I won bronze medal in team event. I haven't played individual. And after that, there are a lot of events. But man, you can say that lockdown is there and lot of ups and downs. Sports life is
Yeah,
unpredictable.
correct.
There's a lot of up and down. So I haven't played so much, but still I haven't achieved around many Open Championship medals. I am 4 or 5 times state medalist. I am Haryana State official Khel Mahakumbh Games medalist. So there are lots of many.
Awesome. And like, what is your end goal? Like, what is the highest achievement for you?
Okay, now I am aiming for 2022 Asian Games. I have said it so easily, but the track
Okay,
is not so easy. There are a lot of uh, things you have to go through for selected for Asian Games. As you know, after Olympics, Asian Games is the biggest sporting event in the world. So you have to
correct.
perform well in national championship. After you have to go to Asian championship. After that, you have if you won in Asian championship, then you have a little bit chance. After that, you will be in national team camp. There are a lot of procedures. So to reach at that level, I have to perform at nationals, Asian levels. So I have to perform in this championship too.
Okay. And like, to stay fit and stuff, you were doing something special during the lockdown,
So
or
actually, during lockdown, I am at my home, so I
yeah.
can't pursue my training as better as I can do it in my training club. Actually, my
Correct.
training club is in Delhi, Najafgarh, and I am from district Katal, Haryana.
Okay.
So I didn't train too much in lockdown. So that's was usual training. I do little bit of running, little bit of gym. Not so. You can't say that I have trained professionally, but as a sportsman, you can't stay at home all the time. So little bit of training I haven't done.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, of course, in lockdown, it's very difficult to train for any kind of sport, like, because at home we have such few equipments and less place, and so it's difficult to practice the sport. So
Yeah,
coming from lockdown to again practice, is it easy or do you find it difficult?
actually, uh, this is a mixed type of experience. You can say if you have used this lockdown properly, you haven't. But you haven't faced a lot of difficulties because it matters. During lockdown, I have worked on my strength training. I haven't trained technically, but I have trained for my strength, and that will surely help in my this training. So you can't
Definitely.
say that I have wasted my lockdown. Yeah, just this is the only way I have trained strength training. Now I will focus on my skillful training.
Okay, makes sense. And can you tell people who are watching, what the situation is in India when it comes to karate? How do we perform at the international level? Um,
Actually, karate and the situation of karate in India. Actually, this is a
yeah,
vast topic. I can't even cover in the whole interview. But there are a lot of disputes in federation. You haven't got any support from government. You have
no
to
support.
sponsor yourself. On there are no sponsors in karate. So if you are financially capable, then and you have good sponsors, then you can reach at good level. But without any sponsors and without any professional training, because there is a lot of different in the playing culture in India. First of all, in our country there is no fixed national karate team like other countries. They have national team. They played and train whole year at one place. In India
Okay,
we have national championships. Individual got gold, then they got selected. They haven't trained together. So there are a lot of issues vast topic. I can't cover all the topics here.
So basically, it's as a Indian karate player, it's very difficult financially to maintain yourself.
Of course,
To
of course, of course. There is a
and
lot of expenditures for being athlete. You have to focus on your proper diet, proper
yeah,
supplementation, and equipment. Uh, so, if you are financially sound and if you have good sponsors, then you can think about you can do something better in the future in this field. If you don't have any sponsor, any financial support, then it's too hard. Nothing is impossible, but this is the only wedding you can say that. But the reality and fact is that money is also required for all these things.
but so even for the international tournaments, the government doesn't provide any funds. Do you have to pay for your own flight tickets, your own stay, or the tournament? There's no aid at all. No, government doesn't
No,
support.
actually there is a no government support for individual champions. I have already told you India have only a cricketing culture. They just focus on few games such as wrestling, hockey, kabaddi, and badminton. But they never thought that there are too many other games that are also the part of the Olympic Games, Asian Games. If any athlete won medal in that event, that is also counted in the medal tally.
Of course,
But
yeah.
for the negligence of Indian government, we can say that the negligence of sports body. There is to make an athlete, you must require all kind of support from the government, from the federation, from the coaches. So this is a vast topic. If you have all this support, then you can achieve something. Indian players have too much potential. They also train so much hard. But the only difference is about the support, the proper guidance, and all the other things.
Okay. So if you had a chance to train abroad, would you do that, or you're very happy training in India?
Actually, I have already trained abroad.
Okay.
In Istanbul, I haven't
Okay.
trained for 15 to 20 days. Actually, uh, if you go anywhere, any other place, listen, you can always learn new things from anywhere and from anyone. So if you are going abroad, the players of that nation are too good. I have trained in Turkey, probably the best team in the world after Iran. Actually, European athletes are so much technically strong than our athletes. So you must train in home and abroad too to become better. If you have to compete at world level and you want to achieve at world level.
So abroad, like they support the players more. You're saying the government helps the players take
Yeah,
part
yeah.
in the.
Actually, of course. First of all, they have different sports policies, different sporting culture that help them a lot. We have different kind of tradition. In India, first of all, we have to only parents never said to their child, go and play. They just prefer go and do studies.
Correct. Yeah, it sports isn't given that importance like how
Yes,
education is. So, did you face a similar situation, or were your parents always supportive?
of course. I have faced similar situation in my life. You can say that I haven't talked to my father around 8 to 9 months due to this event. Because as I am good in academics, so he wants me to pursue my studies. That's why I haven't talked him for 8 to 9 months. Still, there is not a good communication because they still want me to pursue my studies.
And do you want to study further, or you have finished studying?
Yeah, actually, I am pursuing my study. I am in final year of graduation.
What are you doing? What are you doing your education in?
I am doing bachelor. I am doing graduation in art.
Okay, in BCom, arts,
Yeah, BA.
science,
Yeah.
BA. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
I have done 12th with non-medical. That's the main issue. My family said, "Why are you doing BA?" I have
okay,
scored 82% in 12th in CBSE board. So they are so upset I am doing B.
But do you have any plans after that, or do you want to go into sports line completely?
Actually, I have plans to. Uh, Still, I am doing studies with sports. So you can't depend on one thing.
Yeah,
Not even on studies, not even sports. If you haven't anything extraordinary, then you will be common. So you must have something extraordinary. So I haven't give up on my studies. I am still pursuing my studies.
and how easy are you, or how difficult is it to balance studying and competing at a high level?
Actually, there is nothing. Nothing is easy. You actually, I have choose. Nobody forced me to choose karate. So that's my duty to make balance between both studies and
So you're able to manage easily, like it's not very
yeah, yeah,
difficult.
yeah, yeah. Not
Okay.
so difficult.
Because a lot of athletes, they say, it's very difficult to manage studying, going for practice, waking up in the morning, doing your training.
Actually, it all depends upon schedule you are following.
Yeah,
Not when you are doing practice, give your 100% in your training. When you are doing studies, give your 100% in studies.
correct,
That's
correct.
the
That
only principle way to manage uh, both things together.
correct. And no, as an athlete, have you faced any, struggles or some difficulties you're facing?
Struggle, struggle is a part of life. Not being a athlete, being a human being, everyone is facing any kind of lot of problems, lot of struggles. So I didn't want to mention any particular kind of struggle that I am facing. Being a human, everyone is facing. I'm not the any exception that I am facing. A lot of struggles, up and downs in the life that always in all people's life. So there is not. I don't want to mention that I have faced a lot of struggles. I have done a lot of that. No, that's okay. I am okay with this life.
Correct. That's a very positive attitude, to
Yeah,
think that way. So that would, I
it's
mean, I hope,
better. It's better to motivate others than saying by devoting
yes,
that I have done this, I have done this, I haven't trained
correct,
here, and I haven't money. Why? This
correct,
struggle didn't give any motivation. But this motivation will say everyone have struggle faced a lot of difficulties. But the thing is, you must keep going on and stick.
correct. Yeah, because a lot of athletes these days, they, because of these struggles or something, they either stop playing the sport, or they're not able to perform well. So I mean, what? How is it that you have such a positive attitude? Because so many
Yeah,
athletes I've
actually, everyone have lot of struggle, lot of difficulties. But
yeah,
but it matters how you take this in a
yeah,
positive attitude or in a negative attitude.
correct. But it's very good to know that you have a very positive attitude that will really help you, even
Thank
while
you.
you're performing and while you're playing tournaments. That attitude, that mindset you have is very good, and not all
Yeah,
athletes have mindset.
actually, mindset is very important because
Yeah,
you can't be always at top because your behavior matters because you can't win every medal, you can't perform whole year. You every athlete have lost in fights, so there are a lot of up and downs. Athletes life win and loss is a part of game, but
yeah,
the thing that make you unique is your behavior and your attitude, how you behaves when you have all things and how you behaves when you have nothing.
correct. Very true. And okay, so also, what is your favorite thing to do while training? Like, do you have a special routine or something that, makes you happy, or something that you follow, that that's the reason, you are performing well, or uh, is there something you look forward to when you are training?
Actually, during training, first of all, I haven't think a lot. Our coach is a good mentor, so he told me do this. I perform that task, so I haven't think about training session what I have to do. Later after I will think what are my weaknesses, where I have to work. So after that, I will work on that. But initially, our coach comes to our club. He train us well. So I haven't think from.
Okay. And one very important part of being an athlete is dealing with loss. Like when you lose a tournament or you lose a match, it's a very negative, sort of situation you're in. So how do you deal with it? Like when you lose a match, or like you're winning and then you just lose an unexpected match. Then how do you deal with it?
Actually, I have already told winning and losing is a part of game. It all depends on your attitude, how it takes it. As in karate, there is a fight of 3 minutes. But when you lose, you must come outside the arena and think what mistakes have you done. Just check your video again and just think it positively. You don't think that I have lost, I haven't done attack here, but you also have to check your positive things. Yeah, I have got score here. That's I have performed this well. So if you are taking both things, weaknesses and strengths, then there is a I don't think there is a lot of issues. Just there is a main thing, you must be regular and dedicated. Then you will surely
Right.
perform well.
Right. So, I mean, is there any specific way you get ready for your matches? Like, do you have some kind of routine you follow, or something you do that helps you focus on your match, or just basically prepares you for the tournament?
Uh, Actually, before tournament, there is a fixed schedule. Physical training is important, but mental health is also important for being an athlete. Many athletes train physically, but mentally their mind is upset. They are thinking about family, lot of issues. They're thinking about all that.
Correct.
So if you want to play, actually karate is not only the game of body. It's a combination of your mind and body, how it works, how you throw punches, how you throw kicks. It's all about mind game, and that's the combination of your body, mind with body.
Right.
So you
Okay.
have to always stay calm before fight and have patience.
I think your net is a little slow, I think, but no problem.
Maybe
Yeah. So, I mean, you've told us how you prepare and how you deal with the loss and everything. Why don't you tell us something fun that you do, or something fun about you? Or what do you like to do besides karate?
besides karate, actually funny. I haven't done anything funny. Means
No?
I would like to spend time with friends, my senior who always guided me, and also my family. Funny, you can say that I love to play games. I love to play
What
cricket.
games do you like to play?
Games, you can say that. Actually, I haven't played a game a lot of time. Before lockdown, I have played PUBG and World Cricket Championship and lot of games. There is
Okay,
not a
so
particular any
that's,
kind of game.
yeah, no, like, just what do you do for fun? Like, what's your hobby, or, your passion?
I would like to listen music alone room, and music is the best therapy for me. When I am upset, feeling down, then music is best therapy for healing.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Music helps a lot. Uh,
Yeah,
Even before the tournament, I'm sure you like put on music and you
yeah.
listen to music to keep yourself calm, basically. Correct, correct. Very good. And I mean, what about your family? Like, is your mom supportive, or do you have
Yeah.
any friends who are supporting you? Or, you know, that's very important, right? That you have the support of your family, like, they're motivating you. So,
Actually, about my family background, first of all, I would like to introduce all the members of my family. My family consists my father, my mother, and my sister who is older than. Actually, my father is on bed from 2004. because he had undergone through a surgery of backbone. Later, and he can't able to walk properly. So still, my mother is working in health department of Haryana. So you can say that I'm from middle class family, not so rich, not so poor. And you know, just before this lockdown, my father had gone again through surgeries of stone in gallbladder and urinary bladder. You know, families in family actually there are a lot of issues. I have to also take care of father. During I haven't trained around 8 or 9 months due to family reasons, some personal reasons. So actually, my mother is so supportive. As I have earlier told about my father, that now he just he just come to know I also play karate. He haven't an interest in karate. He don't want to see me in karate. He still want me to pursue my studies.
You see the last part again? I think your net had got stuck in the middle.
Actually, as earlier I have told about my father, he don't want me to pursue karate. But my mom and my sister is supportive. So still, because of them, I am still pursuing.
That's great. Like, you have your mother's support, your sister's support. That's really good. Because,
Yeah,
I mean, not everybody's parents are very supportive. As we discussed, most parents want their children to go into academic line, to study for more and more
yeah.
and take a job. So, what do you do to support yourself financially? Are you working in a job, or
No, no,
have
no.
you?
Actually, I am not working till, but I'm looking for a job. If I got it by sports quota, still my
Yeah,
family is financially assisting.
that's good. I mean, once you're done, with playing karate and you're done competing,
Yeah.
where do you see yourself? Like, what do you see yourself doing as an athlete?
Actually, as I have finished my playing career, then I am looking to set up a academy of karate to support athletes who are not so financially strong and they are talent. If
That's
they are
great.
talented, they are good and they have enough urge to win medals for the country, and definitely I will support. Yeah,
And you're going to open this academy in Haryana itself.
yeah, yeah. I will surely open academy in Haryana. That uh, maybe it takes a long time, but I will definitely open, and that will be free of cost for athletes.
That's a really good. That's a very good aim, and I really hope you're able to do that, because we need a lot of people like you who
Yeah,
just focused on talent, basically.
actually,
Because
there
there's,
are
I
a
mean,
lot of actually in government institution. If you're looking to get assistance from government institution, there are a lot of political support you require, financial support. So
yeah,
there are so many talented athletes who don't have any financial back, don't have any politician support. So I don't want them. They will regret that they haven't done anything. I will try.
correct.
If I stand at a good level, I will surely support them.
That's awesome. Because there's also a lot of politics in sports, right? Like favoritism, like only certain people
Yeah,
get
yeah.
the best coaching.
Actually, this is from long years. I just there is just a basic question I want to ask. There are a lot of federations. There are few athletes who are in at the deciding position.
Yeah,
Many of them are politicians. I just want to ask a single question: Have they have played any game? They don't have. They have achieved anything? They haven't any criteria. They don't know about the sport. So why are they are holding this sport? The athletes who have left the game. They know all the situation what athletes face. Why they don't got chance to preside and use all the federation.
Yeah.
If they got this chance, they will definitely do better for athletes. If politicians, there are if politicians they haven't played any events, they haven't any. So how could they do better for us?
Yeah. I mean that's very true. I think that happens in a lot of sports where
Yeah, yeah.
not deserving people they
Actually,
get the chance. Yeah,
yes, that's the bitter reality of our
correct.
country. Nobody can deny about it.
And do you think there's anything you can do, or your colleagues and your other friends who are playing it, is there any kind of movement or something you can start whereby you ask for more equality and justice when it comes to sports?
Yeah, actually, but you can't do this if first of all you have to achieve a lot that your voice could be hearable. I
Yeah,
haven't done a lot. I haven't done a lot that everybody comes to me and listen and follow me. First of all, I want to achieve at that level that I am audible to all the people. They will listen me and support me. So first of all, my primary focus is to do well
yeah.
in sport and do something better for our club and our country and our state.
Ashutosh Mishra is asking, where are you playing from? KAI, AIKF, or NKFI?
Actually, this is a question from athlete who is from Al Kratel. First of all, I want to tell him we are athletes. We don't look for any political agenda. First of all, our duty is to play. Political issues. Now there is a new body, Kai, and I don't want to comment any of body. So my primary focus is to play for university. All in university games is best because that are organized by the government. Oh, and the certificate of these games are got never cancelled. So if you are have played and you have achieved for university in university games, that will be okay. Politics is also part of the is not from this year. It's from still lot of time. So we are athletes. Our duty is to play and perform well.
Correct. Yeah. So, I mean, you're not playing from any particular kind of organization or something. Like you're representing your state, your country.
Yeah, actually, listen. There is a political issue between about two federations. Still now there are no events. So I haven't playing for any federation. But if I will definitely play for that federation, that will have that will support me for international events and that will help me to reach at Asian Games level. I will definitely play for that federation. I don't have any specific motto. I will play for this federation. I will play for this federation. No, the federation who do welfare for our country, our athletes. I will definitely play for that federation.
Got it. And in your playing career, have you had any setback, like an injury or something like that?
Yeah, actually, I have also gone from surgery. I have stone in my gallbladder. It's around uh, eight. I haven't trained for 8 to 9 months. I was in stadium. I was looking all the fight. I can't control myself. I left the stadium and go outside and start crying. Then my coach comes to me and said, "What happened?" Then I told him that I am not performing in this event. Then he said, "It's just only a one event. Just focus on your recovery, then come back stronger." Then after that event, I have played the first edition of All India University Games. Then I performed well. I got gold in both events I have played.
Awesome. So, I mean, karate is a full physical contact sport, right? While playing,
Yeah.
is it common to injure yourself or the opponent?
Sorry?
Like
Yeah, yeah.
in the
You
sport
know,
of karate?
co
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Listen, actually, karate is a combat sport. In sports, there are two opponents. So definitely you have to play with another opponent. So injuries are more common in combat sport. So injuries are part of game. You must enjoy them.
but how easy is it to come back from the injury? Like, if you're playing a match and you hurt yourself or break your nose or something, how easy is it to come back uh, to playing again?
Actually, first of all, if a person is decided to play combat sport, then there is nothing difficult for him to recover him because he have courage to decide the combat sport to play.
Correct.
So if the person haven't the courage, then why he will choose this event? He will go for another sport.
Yeah,
So
no.
then there is no issue about the recovery. That they who have courage definitely come back strong.
And when it comes to karate, are there any misconceptions about the sport? Like, do people understand really what it means, what the sport is about? Uh, are people well
Actually,
educated
listen,
about it?
yeah, yeah, sure. I want to tell an incident. When I went to my village, then people come to say that, do you play karate? I said yes. Then he said, could you break this wall by punch? I said seriously. Actually, you know, karate is a vast concept. There are traditional karate is a different thing, and sports karate is a different thing. Sports karate is a thing that you play in events, and traditional karate is a different part of karate. So if you are doing sports karate, then how could you break the wall? Because traditional karate haven't any affiliation, haven't any kind of event. You can't if you are training for traditional karate. That's good for your fitness. You got stronger. You got well disciplined, and you have good physique. But if you are looking to achieve want to bring laurels to your nation, then you must pursue sports karate. That is a totally a different thing.
Okay. And people don't understand the difference between these two. They think there's just one kind of
Yeah,
karate.
like yeah, because there is a lack of knowledge.
Yeah.
They because I already told everybody, okay, listen, you tell. Do you know the name of actually? Okay, if I ask, do you know MS Dhoni? What will you answer? Definitely yes.
Do I know what?
Do you
I
know
didn't.
MS Dhoni? MS
MS
Dhoni.
Dhoni.
Do
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, yeah, of course, of course.
Yes. Okay. If I ask the name of any karate athlete, okay, let's consider Vishal Mehta. Do you know him?
No, not heard of
What will
him.
you
Rishav.
answer? No, Mehta. Yeah, actually, he's from our club. Who's have recently represented India in Asian Games, but you haven't. No, because of lack of publicity, lack of sponsors. I already told cricket is the like religion in our nation. People
Correct.
don't want to know the threats of other games. They are also doing well. You should also show some respect to those athletes too. If you are, that's the I have just given a simple example. Everybody know MS Dhoni, Yuvraj Singh, or they'll know almost few wrestlers too, but they haven't known also many games. World champions are also there in our country.
Correct, correct.
There are, yeah,
Yeah, it's, I mean, as you said, it's lack of knowledge, lack of media coverage, lack of publicity,
yeah, yeah,
or
yeah.
cricket is given.
There are lot of factors. But still, I want to ask a question. Is cricket Olympic sport? No.
No, it's not.
There, why? Then why are people? It's so much so okay. Cricket. Let's play cricket. Cricket is not an Olympic sport. Not even in Asian Games now. So and those games who that are in Asian Games, Olympic Games, people aren't aware about them. So it's feel too bad to those athletes who are doing so well and they don't get any kind of that fame, they which kind of fame they deserve.
Correct. Yeah. It's, yeah, what you said is very right. I mean, cricket is like a religion, so automatically the other
Yeah,
sports aren't given that
actually,
importance.
I just only talk on facts, on the reality. I don't have any kind of. I just talk on practical things. I have faced all kind of things, so I just talk on practical,
No, I mean,
nothing any kind
you're
of
very
virtual.
right. I have nothing against cricket or cricket players or cricket fans, but the reality is
Yeah,
that more attention, more media, more money, more funds, everything is just directed towards
yeah.
cricket, kabaddi, now a little bit
But
badminton.
yeah, but
Other
this is
sports aren't.
cricket is just a privately, just as it's just like a private federation. They have ICC, International Cricket Council, BCCI. They aren't even recognized by sport. Maybe I am not sure if uh, maybe, but I just want to know that our cricketers are giving any Asian Games medal to our country. I am not against cricket, as I have already told. I have played at skill state time, but there are a lot of athletes who actually deserve
Yeah,
supports and financial funds, but they don't get, and due to this, they can't perform well at good levels, at world levels,
correct,
national
correct.
levels.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of talent that comes from all across India and small,
Yeah,
small
of
villages and
course,
all.
of course,
And
of course. Actually, I am just asking. I just telling you about my club. My club is probably the best because probably the best club in our nation because our coach Mr. Sansi Sunil Rathi and Mr. Bharat Yadav are Mr. Bharat Yadav is also the national team coach of our Indian karate team. Mr. Sunil Rathi who also the athlete who have represented India in 2010 Asian Games, and after that there most of athletes are in our club is national champion, South Asian champion, Commonwealth medalist. So I just want to. They also deserve something. They also deserve fame. They also deserve popularity because they have also done a lot of hard work.
correct. No, definitely. I mean, their voice also should be heard, and
Yeah,
some medal, some honor should be even given to them. So,
yeah. There are a lot of athletes from our club who is serving in paramilitaries. Few of them in CRPF, Central Police Force. Few of them are in ITBP. They are serving nations and doing both of duty, but they aren't still even recognized by the people.
yeah, I think that's one of the biggest problems when it comes to athletes and India. They're not given that recognition that they should. Like, uh,
Yes,
you know, all the focus is on just one direction. The other deserving
yes.
people sometimes they don't get that kind of.
Definitely on few games, cricket, hockey, and wrestling. Not about another games that are also the part of Asian Games, Olympics.
Yeah, very true. And so again, Ashutosh Mishra has a question for you. He's asking,
Okay.
how are you planning for your juniors as there are many politics in the game? Kindly guide them how. So he wants to know how you should
Actually,
guide your juniors.
first of all, I want to that first you can objection on any another if you are doing your 100%. You have at that best level of performance. If you have some guts, some daring. If you aren't performing well, you are not at that type of sharp athlete, then how could you object in them? If you are getting lost in states, district championship, then how you don't have any right to question the national coaches, national judges. Because first you have to raise your level. I just already said you. I want to raise my level at that level so that my voice is audible. So first of all, my first I want to say them, just first focus yourself, sharp your skills, and the another thing, never forget those people who have make you reach at that level. You know, when you achieve something, those you can't disrespect your training partners who have helped you in achieving something big, your coaches, your mentors, because when you have need of them, okay, you said okay, you respect them, but after that you achieve something, then who said who are you, what you have done? So that's hurting. You can say that you are focusing your energy on another to sharpen his skill, then after that he is saying who are you, what you know about this, and it's hurting. You must respect everyone, must respect your juniors, seniors, your coaches, because I have already told you, you can't always win the game, you can't always in that at top. But your behavior, how you talk, how you express your views, how you respect your fellow athletes, your juniors, your seniors, always make you at top if you are well
Yes,
with them. If you are doing something, actually, if you are at top, then if you are arrogant, okay, when you are achieving medal, people will come to you. But suddenly, if you lose one single fight, nobody asks you, how are you? But if you are
correct.
having good attitude, good behavior, then fight is, listen, sports life, loss and win is a part. That doesn't matter. If your behavior is good, then more people come to you. How are you? That's the greater thing than the sports if you want to achieve. That's the thing I want to achieve. I may lose, I may win, but I want
Very,
to achieve that thing with this
yeah,
attitude.
very, very right. Very well, very well said. Um, so, okay, so just like, it's time to like start wrapping up. So before
Okay.
we end this, would you want to say something to the people who are watching and to maybe to motivate the other youngsters who want to take up the sport? Any
First,
last words?
actually, first of all, I want to say that you should respect athletes of all games. I neither I don't say don't respect cricket, but you should also give respect to the athletes of other games. They are also doing hard work. They are also performing for the nation. And another thing is, never forget those person who raised you at that level.
Yeah,
That's the primary and secondary. That's the main thing,
correct.
because they have done their efforts. They have given their time to you, valuable time. Time is so costly.
Yeah,
Nobody, for- in, everybody want to be at top. If someone is giving his or her time to you, to he want to make you successful, he want to make you to reach a good level, then how can you disrespect him or disrespect her? How can you say after that? Life is a you meet with lot of people in a life, but
yeah,
after that, okay, when you need them, you said okay, okay. Then after that, if something happens, then you say, who are you? What have you done? So that's not the matter. You must remember the old days when you come to them, sir, please help me. Bhaiya, please help me means please tell me something. So you must respect them. Never say bad words behind their back, because when they come to know that, they hurt a lot. And after that, the consequences of this, the consequences have to face to another younger athlete, because when some another athlete come to them and ask, "Bhaiya, help me, now I want to," so I got remember, or we got remember the old things. I have helped him, then after that, so my or anybody's answer will be no, I can't help, please do your work. So just I want to say that, never disrespect your training partners, your coaches, your mentors, both in life, your family, and everyone. Just stay
very,
focused, stay healthy, trained well, and always aim high.
very well put. Correct. I absolutely agree with you, especially about respecting others. It's very important as an
And
athlete to.
that's a great. That's not a particular thing you have to do being a sportsman. That's a quality that must be in a human being. If you are a human being, you should respect. At least you should respect to those who have worked for you, who have paid his or her time to you, and after that you have achieved something, then you said about them, he don't know anything, he don't know who is he, I even don't know him. So that's not the thing. You can't say that because it literally hurt, and some another athlete have to face all the consequences for them.
Correct. Very true. That's, I think we have learned a lot from you. You have been very honest and, answered all the questions very well. So I really hope a lot of people do, learn something and implement it in their life as well, whether they're athletes or they're not athletes. Um,
Thank
thank you
you.
so much for sharing your experience. It was
Okay,
really great
thank you so
talking to
much.
you and understanding what you go through as an athlete and what your mindset is like. Um, so we're very grateful at Sportsman Spirit that you did this live session with us.
Okay, thank you, take care.
Take care.